Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. So this video is going to be based on the latest Manchester United news relating and regarding to Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and he's officially overtaken 25% of Manchester United's operations. Now the operation that he's taking control of is more so things to do with football things, DA, I said D as if we already deal with narcotics and drugs. Director of football, football hierarchy stuff. I'm not into that type of stuff, but that's why he's here, so that he can overhaul what we have been longing for all these years, is football persons coming to this club and sort things out. We don't have a director of football. We don't have a proper football manager. We don't have, we don't have good chefs. We don't have good cooks. And I guess he'll sort those things out as well. So, yeah, things need an overhaul, man. So him coming in, I wouldn't say I'm over the moon about, I'm not complete bananas over it, with him coming into the club officially, but it's a start. It's a start. I've heard some persons saying that they're not bought on the thought of him coming in because he ain't go change anything, is me. But I'm one of those brethren that is just kind of positive and saying at least there's some change, at least there's some action be taken. Is because if they were, just saying, oh, we're gonna change, the football operations, we go change this person, that person, but there is no action behind it. It's incongruent because you're just spewing out words, man, but there's no action to back it up. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his brethren named Sir Dave, another Sir Dave Brailsford coming in, they're going to be ruling the rules when it comes down to football operations. So that's quite interesting. Now, where does that leave the Glazers? The Glazers, hey man, like I did a video talking about, I was talking about some mafia stuff. And I was saying that Manchester United is quite operating like the Gambino crime family back in the 1980s. From 1980s to 1985 at least. Where Paul Castellan, who was the mafia boss of the Gambinos, he was ruling over, guys that were, racketeers, guys that usually made money. Not guys that did dirt work, not guys that were most of the muscle. I mean, he had muscle men in his crew, but that wasn't the majority of the guys that worked under him. But not Gambino, but Paul Castellan, who was the mafia boss of the Gambino family, had another leader in that family. So it was a family within a family under the leadership of Agnello Della Croce. Now, Agnello Della Croce, he was the man, because he was a street guy, he was the man that ruled the rules when it come on to street guys. Muscle, they did the dirty work. Of course, he had guys that did money, but they were the gangsters types. So with those, two different side of the coin in one family, they completed the package. They meshed well, although they wanted Paul Castellano. That's a different story. What I'm getting at is that things are different with the Glazers. Of course, the Glazers are gonna have some say. Don't never forget that. Are gonna have some say within Sir Jim Ratcliffe on certain things, but he's going to have complete control. I know that sounds contradictory because all you go say he has complete control if someone else go have a say on it don't make no sense. But what I'm saying is that he's gonna be the main guy with this Brailsford brethren taking care of football operations. Maybe with the say so of Glazer. I know it don't make no sense, but it can happen. Now, my thoughts on it. Are we going to aspire to improve? Are we going to aspire? Will there be any changes? Maybe this is a thing that we have to take with a pinch of salt, man. This is not something that we can just grab in our bag and just run with it. We have to see how things go. We have to see how things progress. Because in my interest, in my opinion, I wanted the Saudi Arabians to take over Manchester United. I've seen what they have done at Manchester City since 2008. Although I was watching football in 2008, I've seen what they have done at PSG since 2012. I was watching football since 2012. I've seen, so yeah, man. I've seen what they have done in Saudi Arabia if Saudi Arabians take over in Saudi Arabia. But The Qataris, not the Qatar. I'm getting mixed up with them. I have to see with that brother. So the Qataris, I wanted the Qataris at Manchester United. Because when they're going to make a signing, they're going to make the signing. Whether it's 250 mil, they're going to get a signing for. They're going to get that signing. If FFP comes into it, they're going to beat it. They get Neymar for 225 or 220 for PSG. Different people, but it's the same nationality. So don't not tell me that these guys are not down with business. They are down with business. But they pull out to the deal because Manchester United didn't want them like that, or the favors, the conditions of the negotiations wasn't much in the favor of the Qatar, so they go pull out and just haul us and remove themselves from the negotiation. They didn't want any part of it, which led Sir Jim Ratcliffe into the driving seat to take the 25% of Manchester United's operation, which is completely football related. Good. Going back to the question, do I see a change? Again, I can see a change. But with that being said, man, I do not believe that we'll go back to the years of old where Manchester United was vintage Manchester United since the late 80s, since the 90s, since the early 2000s to the mid 2000s to the late 2000s, in the early 2010s, and even in the early 2010s, we were not vintage Manchester United, but some Manchester United fans believe that we're Manchester United. But so we can improve. We can't get any worse than, well, we can get worse than because we can get relegated, but we from a top tier level, man, we can't get worse than this, man. We are falling so far from grace that if we fall any deeper, we're gonna find corpse in the ground. And this is Manchester United we're talking about, one of the most feared football sides of the 21st century. But since 2011, Manchester United, or at least 2010, Manchester United they're like Titanic. They started to sink slowly. They have started to sink slowly since 2010. 2011 they start sink. 2012 they start sink. 2013 them start sink a bit faster, more aggressive. 2014 them start sink. 2015 them start sink. 2016 them start sink. And it goes on and goes on until the whole friggin' Titanic is down 2,000 whatever foot into the sea, into the Pacific or Atlantic, wherever Titanic is. Point is, we have fallen so far. So them picking up the Ratcliffe and this brethren, this Dave brethren, picking up the pieces, trying to put things together, trying to mold up this broken up puzzle of bringing back the football hierarchy of Manchester United back together. I am optimistic. I'm optimistic. Again, I'm not going to be over the moon about it, but I'm just going to, you say, all right, boom. I like how things are looking. I like how, there are changes made. Let us see what goes from here. So I'm going to hold my corner and I'm going to just ease myself because I'm a Manchester United fan. I'm just like that girlfriend. That I've been broken heart so many times, emotionally manipulated so many times into thinking that Manchester United go change for the better, and they haven't changed for the better. So I am not going to put myself in an emotional destruction situation where I end up getting emotionally hurt again. I've learned my lesson. I've matured. I've been through the hills and valleys, man. I've learned a lot, man. I've been around the corner a lot to know. Say you cannot 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. 100%. You trust Manchester United with changes. You just can't. So we have to see how things go. Yeah. So if Ratcliffe, seeing that Ratcliffe is an official Manchester United errand boy because he's a Manchester United 25% holder errand boy, is he going to suck everything up? Is he going to have the green light, the benefits? To suck everything up? We have 13 losses this season. It's not even January yet. Managers would have been gone if it was Real Madrid. Even if it was 7 losses, man. Manager gone a long time. By Barcelona, well, Barcelona not so ruthless no more. If it was Bayern Munich, he got. Well, Bayern Munich has gotten a bit soft because even with Tuchel, they're still tolerating Tuchel. So you could say they're getting a bit soft. They may get a bit. But Bayern Munich back in the day, man, that guy would be gone, man. That would be gone. That would be gone. So with Manchester United, will Ratcliffe pull the trigger on everything out? We'll see. We'll see. With the replacement is what I question. Who will be the director of football is who I question. Things like this is what I question, man. Is me if you're going to take over football operations, then you need to know how football operation type activities are run like. You need to know the type of person that are proper for the job. And we have been piggy banking with this guy. What's his name? Jean Claude. This Jean Claude guy, he used to be at PSG, he used to be at Juventus. You know, this football guy, is this guy very good at football in terms of that, in terms of that realm, doing football stuff. So him coming in, you could say that's a plus because he's had the credentials, he has the CV, he has the pedigree, he has that pedigree. I'm missing. I can't even talk. He has that type of pedigree, so he can pull players into the squad. I mean, Manchester United can still pull players, but with him behind the wheel in terms of dictating transfers, if he's into transfers, then things are looking good for us. But we need a football system. We need a football system. You look at Bayern Munich, they have a football system. Barcelona, back in them heyday, they have a football system with the La Masia guys. You have Real Madrid. Well, they're based on where they're based on Galacticos, so them not have really a born bred type of style of play that kids are born with. They're grown up in. They're coming at bands of football. They don't have like a grown style of play like Barcelona back in the day. But so this is what I want for Manchester United. Get back on our feet. Start making small steps, making growth, progress. We're not looking to be no wartime chieftain tomorrow. We know what say it's a progress. We're not looking to be Barcelona in 2011 tomorrow. It's a progress. So with this progress, we want to see the changes progress over time. We want to see progress. It's a real big thing. So with the football, with him in, with Dave, with this Dave guy and Ratcliffe being in charge of operations, you could say Dave is his second man, is his right hand man, whatever. They could actually make a good amount of changes, but we'll have to see. Like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below in the comment section, man. What's your thoughts on Sir Jim Ratcliffe being officially, him being the main chief to be taking over football operations of Manchester United? What's your thoughts? Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you disagree, comments down below as well. Why you disagree? Say the disagreement in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll show it to you guys in the next video podcast. Oh, I'm sorry to say that I forgot. You guys enjoyed the rest of your Christmas holidays. I know it's just the 24th. You don't even feel like Christmas. I mean, man, it's outside. It's outside, and outside is usually full up with snow, bro. It's raining outside. You think we're in like the summer or something? Not in the summer or something, but more like in the spring where it's raining. It's not even snowing outside. But it feels like it's snowing outside. It's not even snowing outside. But anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. I'll show it to you guys next video podcast. And brothers out.